Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is Game 3 of the 2024 Softball Queensland Open Women's State Titles. Up this morning, we've got Brisbane taking on Redlands. Brisbane coming away with a win in their first game this morning. Defensively, we'll have Redlands up first. We'll have Kate go through the lineup. Defensive for Redlands now.
Okay, so starting on the mound is Peyton Warren. She will be pitching Jukira Williams. First base today will be taken up by Willow McKell. We have Takaya Neal at second base with Ellie Ferrando at third base. Shortstop is Charlotte McDonald, and the outfield from left to right will be Michaela Coburn, followed by Lakaya Jackson, and right field with Sienna Fens.
And umpiring this game for us, we have a two-man team for this game. We've got Narelle Thomas controlling the game behind the plate, and out in the bases on first base, we've got Steve Darrington. So a lot of experience in the blue shirts for this game today. We are just watching Redlands finish off their warm-up, and we'll be into it. First up to bat for Brisbane will be their centre fielder, Rhiannon Smith. And here we go. Pinky behind the plate. Umpire calls play. So Peyton Warren winds up, puts the first one below the zone for ball one. And again in the dirt, just needs to reset the radar here. That is a 2-0 count. Remember guys, if you're enjoying this coverage, don't forget to like and subscribe, drop us a comment. We do keep an eye on them through the game. If you want to give anyone a shout out. That one's in the dirt as well, ball three. So 3 low pitches early on, just taking a second to get into this game. And that is a good comeback pitch for a high inside called strike. Good work there from Peyton Warren on the pitcher's plate. Three and one the count here. That is high and outside, and that will be ball 4. And that will bring in first baser Emily DeLuce. I've seen her have a couple of decent hits already earlier this morning in the first game of the day. Runner on first base here. And that one's in the dirt for another ball. Two and 0 the count here. So Peyton Warren just taking an extra minute to get into this game here on the pitcher's plate. Brisbane showing great discipline in the box so far. That is high and outside for a 3-0 count now. So DeLuce more than happy to wait for that ball to come into her zone. And that is ball 4. So first 2 batters walked early here. So not quite the start Redlands would have been looking for, but very early days here. Forced to 3 as we see the strong bat of Darcy Guerreri-Highland come in. She was shortstop for Brisbane in this game, number 25 on the back of the shirt.
So Darcy coming off a great batting game in the previous against Rockhampton, getting 3 out of 4 hits.
Yeah, she watches that one sail over for ball 1.
Including some very long foul balls up left field side from memory.
Yeah, I was definitely seeing it like a beach ball. Every hit was coming off the middle of the bat for her. Oh, that is an absolute ripper of a pitch there from Peyton Warren. Probably lucky for her that the bat stayed on the shoulder for Guerreri-Highland. I think that would have been sailing. But that is a 1-1 count as we see Peyton really starting to warm into this game now. As that is up over the zone, ball 2, strike 1. A beautiful day here at Brisbane Softball Association. We're at Downey Park. Lots of families around. Great to see the live crowds. Beautiful pitch there and fouled off over the catcher's head by Guerreri Highland. Love having you watching us live. Even if you're at the grounds, tune in. We'll see some replays. Keep an eye on the score. 2-2 the count now here. And rips that one. Again, another long foul up third baseline. Goes all the way to the home run fence.
And of course, any shout outs you want to give to the teams playing, please feel free to drop a comment.
Yeah, we keep an eye on those comments throughout the live stream. 2-2 the count here. Runners on 1-2. Brisbane looking to score some runs, and that is up and away. Well left by Darcy. Ball 3, strike 2 the count now. Full count, and that one's hit. It's gone up first base. Willow McKell takes a regulation catch. Well done there. Redlands record that first out, and it was a good first out with the dangerous bat of Darcy Guerreri Highland. So we have a look at that replay. Beautifully done.
So Isabella Watson in the box now. In our last game, she had 3 hits to the outfield. So let's see if she can continue that trend.
And does not waste any time, has a cut at that first pitch, fouls it off behind the catcher. So definitely saw a lot of aggressive batting by Brisbane. They are not going to sit and wait for these. If they like the strike, they are going hard at it. Definitely good to see from these young softballers. Tries for a bit of change of pace. It was slow, got away from the catcher, and Rhiannon Smith and Emily DeLuce don't need any more invitation than that, and they have advanced to second and third base. So good scoring opportunity now for Brisbane Red. Runners on 2 and 3 and only 1 out. Peyton Warren takes the call from her catcher, and again fouled off behind the pitcher, behind the catcher. So ball 1, strike 2. Oh, good pitch. That is an absolute cracker for a third strike. And that is the second out. Absolutely fantastic job there from Peyton. That will bring in pitching for Brisbane, Alicia Harris. So let's see who can get first blood here between the pitchers. She lets that one fly up and over for ball 1.
So Alicia coming in for a pinch hit in the last game with a hit up third base.
And I can't help herself with that one. Took a bit of pace off it, and Alicia Harris not able to adjust. Swing and a miss for a 1-1 count. A lot of softball in the Harris family. Older sister Tanika played at the Nationals for the under-23s recently. And that one's low below the zone. Well left by Alicia.
Of course, parents taking part in the recent Queensland Masters games.
Yeah, so trying to show the young ones how it's done. Don't know how that went, Fred. That is up and outside the zone for a ball. So good discipline in the box here from Harris. 3 and 1's the count. Oh. Peyton Warren winds up, and that's in the dirt. Well left. Oh, it's gotten away from the catcher, and runner will score. Good running there by Harris to get around to second. Just having some issues with our replays again. Apologies. But Rhiannon Smith has scored, and Emily DeLuce is now on third base. So Brisbane up 1-0 here with 2 outs.
Temporary runner coming in for Alicia there, being 2 out. She is the pitcher.
And that is number 2, uniform 2, Rhiannon Smith, straight back in. Wasting no time, just got home and it's automatically straight back out onto second base, ready to run again. That one's low in the dirt, well picked up behind the dish by Kira Williams. Two out here, Brisbane looking to advance these runners. Redlands will be hoping to shut this down and leave them stranded on base if they can.
So in the box at the moment we have Sophie, who is doing the catching duties for Brisbane today.
Oh, that's a good piece. It's gone out to right field. Well caught by Sienna Fens. Looked like she put a bit of mayo on that. She loved that bit of stylish catch there, the one-hander. So not sure if the coaches will love that, but a good catch in the end as we head into the bottom of 1. Brisbane are up over Redlands 1-0.
So running through our defensive for Brisbane today, on the pitching mound we have Alicia Harris. She will be throwing to Sophie Rantanen, and I apologise if I get these names wrong, guys. Please feel free to correct me in the comments. First base will be Emily DeLuce. Second base we have Eva Watkins. Third base we have Isabella Watson. Shortstop will be Darcy Guerreri Highland, and in the outfield we have Sienna Tepper at left, Rhiannon Smith at centre, and Miley Barrow at right. Our bench players today for Brisbane will be Jessica Smith, Lucy Bennett, Kaylee Saberg, and Annabelle Bradford.
Definitely a strong lineup there for the Brisbane team. So they already have 1 run on the board. They'll be hoping to defend here early in this game against Redlands. Long history of Brisbane versus Redlands across all the different age groups.
Very long history, yes.
Yeah, so most recently Open Women's Grand Final was Brisbane versus Redlands, with Redlands coming home with the chocolates in the end.
In a hard-fought game, the entire game for that.
Absolutely.
Grand final.
That is available on our YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch. We'll also be uploading some shorts of that in the coming weeks, as Harris throws that one low below the zone for ball 1. Lead-off batter here for Redlands is a pickup player from Ipswich.
Charlotte McDonald playing shortstop today for Redlands.
It's got some pace on her. That's a slow dribble at a shortstop. She's going to outrun this, I think. Yes, she does. That is a cracker of a run. Good job there from McDonald. Apologies, I have not fixed up those replays yet. We will do that as soon as we can. Number 2 in the batter's box is centre fielder Lakai Jackson. Recently returned from the Under-18 Worlds in Texas, playing for Softball Australia. The girls there did a great job. 1 game shy of making it to the final round.
Lakai known for her short game and her speed.
And that is a good low outside pitch against the left-hander. Not naturally a left-hander, Lakai. She actually switched across probably 2 or 3 years ago now. So incredible to watch her bat despite not being a natural left-hander in this direction. And gets a little dribble on that one. Goes to Alicia Harris in the dirt. Did they pick it up in time? No, says the umpire. That is another safe hit. Not often you can get a single to first. That is an absolute cracker of a job there.
That's a great pickup by the first base player. However, the wheels on Lakai are just a bit too good today.
Absolutely. That will bring in catcher Kira Williams. Oh, that's a beautiful start. Good pitch there from Harris. Called first strike. So Redlands putting pressure on this Brisbane team early here, despite Brisbane having a 1-0 lead. And that one, again, another slow dribbler, a little fumble from the third base, and that's enough for another safe infield hit. That is 3 safe infield hits in a row now for Redlands. Quite unbelievable. This is a fast start here as we see time being called already by the Brisbane girls. Just want to regroup here. Loaded bases, none out. Redlands could not have asked for a better start in that batting innings. Oh. The energy has definitely picked up early in this first game. We've got absolute legs on 2 and 3, so any outfield hit will be a multi-run, you would think. That is low below the zone.
Of course, in the box you've got first base Willow McKell. Definite power behind that swing.
Yeah, actually, just recently won the under-16 state titles with Redlands up in Toowoomba. Had a fantastic grand final. Come from behind victory for that Redlands team. So I'm pretty sure she pitched that one actually. Pitched that one to victory.
You're making me remember back.
I think she did pitch at least some of it. Did a fantastic job. So one of the best games of softball I've seen all season, that game. Absolutely fantastic. Again, available on our channel if you want to go back and watch that one. Loaded bases. Oh, she rips that one. It's going to go foul over first base fence. Shows her intent though.
So you will find that quite a number of these players are doubling up from the under-16s earlier, and then as on top of that, quite a number were part of the
Open women's, yeah.
Open women.
That is ripped and through third base. That's an error, and we see the speed of Lakaya Jackson there. Comes home. That is a 2-run hit through third base. And just like that, Redlands have taken a 2-1 lead early in this first innings. Still none out. Runners on 1 and 2. That one hit off the ground. I think that was a bouncer. So I went for a big cricket shot there. Ball 1, strike 2 here. This is Ellie Ferrando in the batter's box playing third base. Oh, can't help herself. Has a swing at that outside pitch. Good job there from Harris. And Brisbane record that first out here with a K2. Just too much of a tempter. Couldn't hold her bat back on that one. That is 1 out, and that will bring in the pitcher, Peyton Warren. And that is ripped out to centre field, parked under it, takes a good catch. That will be the second out. Runners not able to advance. So quick as you like, Brisbane have fought back and now have 2 outs with runners on 1 and 2.
Courtesy runner coming in for Kira, who was at second base.
Yeah, the speed of, is that Lakaya or Charlotte on
No, I feel
second
it's
now?
Lakaya.
Number 19, that's Lakaya Jackson. So absolute speed.
Wouldn't mind having that as a courtesy runner for myself.
Absolutely. Runs like the wind here. And that one ripped up, going out. It's going to drop. It's landed. It's in between, and the speed of Lakaya Jackson. She's gone home, and Willow McKell thinks about it, thinks better of it, stays at 3. So that was Kira Williams then getting home via her courtesy runner Lakaya Jackson. And Willow McKell
Holding up at 3.
Holding up at 3, and Peyton Warren at 2. Sienna. Sienna Fens, who hit the ball to right field, is now on second base. So Redlands 3-1 lead. Number 8 batter, Michaela Coburn, in the batter's box now. And a good pitch there from Harris. Jumps early in this count. Great atmosphere here from the players. The dugouts are pumping. Plenty of crowd sitting both here in the outfield and behind the plate. As that one is a grounder to third base. Good pickup, double pumps it. Oh, good catch from Deleuze. So we will end that innings. Redlands leading Brisbane 3-1. We will fix our replays and get back to you in the second innings. Top of 2. Let's see if Redlands can defend this. Brisbane was strong with a big power game in the first innings. They'll be looking to get these runs back straight away as we see Sophie Rantanen in the batter's box. That is a good start there from Peyton Warren with strike 1. See lots of chatter from the batter's box here. Good support from the Brisbane team for their batter, as that one is fouled off over behind the back fence.
So Sophie having 3 outfield hits in the earlier game this morning, so clearly able to get good contact on that bat.
0-2 count here. Great count for Peyton Warren on the mound. Oh, goes for that floater. Took a little bit of pace off it, just a bit too high. Possibly a little outside as well.
Not a bad one to throw when you've got 2 strikes your way.
Yeah, definite tempter there, but batter up to the challenge as that one is ripped down, foul third baseline. Oh, swing and a miss, and that will be strike 3, and that is the first out here for Redlands. So, Sophie Rantanen with a strikeout here. As we have a look at that replay. Yeah, that was well above over the zone, but just too tempting for her as we see Miley Barrow in the batter's box now. Watches that low one go below the zone for 4-1.
So first at bat for this tournament for Miley here, playing right field in this game. That's, yep.
And fouled that one off. Number 75 in the batter's box, not Miley Barrow, I don't think, sorry. Eva Watkins.
Eva Watkins, my apologies.
So we might have missed an out in the previous innings. And that is a great slow floater for a called strike on Watkins. And strike
Swing and a
3.
miss on that one.
That is the third out. Sorry, the third strike. Third strike for second out. Have another look at that. Beautiful pitch there. That will bring in the left-hander, Sienna Tepper, into the batter's box. And fouls that one off for strike 1. And a swing and a miss on that running is the second strike. So 0-2 count early here. And goes for that running. It's a great slap hit. Jackson tried to get it on the bounce. That was a great effort in the outfield. But even the speed of Jackson couldn't get there, and that is a safe hit.
Well backed up there by Sienna Fens from Greenfield, keeping that runner to first.
And that will go back to the top of the order here for Brisbane with Rhiannon Smith coming into the batter's box. That is low below the zone for ball one. So Tepper, runner on first base with some speed. Let's see what coach, is that Scott Selwood over on third base coaching for Brisbane?
I believe it is.
See what they can do here. And that is outside the zone for ball two. Oh, great pitch there. Huge swing. Can't get any bat on it though. That is a 2-1 count now. Good comeback pitch there from Peyton Warren. Redlands with 2 out here. Can they shut this innings down? That is low below the zone. Goes for the steal, well under, and the overthrow. But the Lakai Jackson, good backing up there in centre field. So 2-2 the count here, I believe. No, ball three, strike one, says umpire Pinky. Great pitch there, fouled off behind the catcher. That will now be a 3-2 count. Full count here, 2 outs. Redlands looking to shut this down. Can't do it on this batter though, and that will be a walk for Rhiannon Smith. That's the second walk she's had of this game. Number 2, Emily DeLuce coming in. She also was walked in the first at bat here. And hits that one. It's a little bleeder. It's going to get over shortstop's head. And great running there from Sienna Tepper. Will get home. Runners will get around to 3. So that's another run scored for Brisbane. So they reduce this lead down. They are now behind 3-2. 2 outs, runners on 2 and 3.
Redlands just taking a minute, reset themselves.
Feel like this is going to be a very close game, and a lot of lead changes. It's going to be the first team who can hang on defensively. As we see number 3 batter, shortstop Darcy Guerreri Highland coming into the batter's box. And that is an absolute deep hit to centre field. Lakai's called it, takes the catch nicely. And able to retire Darcy again. And that is the end of the top of the second innings. So as we head into the bottom of 2, Redlands hold a narrow 3-2 lead over Brisbane. Bottom of 2 here. Up in is number 9, Tick Neal in the batter's box.
Takaya.
Oh, great pitch there from Harris. Oh, just outside, I think, outside. So you can see on the other side of the box, you can see the white marking on the screen where the catcher's leg is. That's the batter's box, so that is definitely outside the zone if it goes over there. And that is most certainly outside the zone there from Harris. That is a 2-1 count now. Takaya Neal. Ball 2, strike 1. Oh, great comeback pitch. It's rocketed up first base, but it's going to go foul. That becomes a 2-2 count. I tell you what, if she could have kept that one inside the line, that would have been a good hit for Redlands. And that is hit deep into right field. Oh, can't take the catch though. Good effort from the right fielder. That will be a double, just a stand-up double. Double there. Good start there from Redlands.
Not too sure if the right field just lost her footing a little bit at the end there. It was a great effort to get to the ball.
Yeah, just stumbled forward a little bit. So, but a great effort there from the right fielder. As we go back to the top of the order, this is Charlotte McDonald.
At the infield single last bat. Apologies, Jane.
No, watch that one go low and in the zone for ball 1. Yeah, it was an interesting start for Redlands' first innings. First 3 batters, all with infield safe hits. So just showing the speed that the top of this order has as she goes for the bunt, can't make contact. Does play at it though, so that's a 1-1. Kind of pushed all around that pitch. Didn't quite get the bat steady. Does have a runner she would like to advance if she can. And a big swing, chops that foul behind the catcher. Ball 1, strike 2. Oh, great pitch there. A little change of pace. Again, an infield roller. Can't outdo that one, but that's safe, I believe. That's safe.
Oh, they've called her out.
They've called her out. No, they've called her. Yeah, time being called here. I think coach wants to have a chat. Let's have a look at the replay in the meantime. I thought she got under it. It's a tough call live. Not a lot you can do about it. So Charlotte is out at 1 and the runner, see, that's a good out at 1. We see here, let's have another look. Oh yeah, I think she was under, but umpire right on the spot there for the out.
So Lakaya Jackson back up into the batter's box here. First one, bit of a wild throw there for ball 1.
So Redlands have gone from a runner on base and none out to 2 down here. Brisbane, good work defensively, and that one's ripped up. That's found the gap. Oh, and it's hit, and Lakaya will not muck around. She'll be going to 2. She'll hold up at 2. Good job there from Jackson. Have another look at that. That's a good shot. That's a good hit out into right field, taking the extra base from the slight fumble there.
Great heads-up base running from Lakaya.
So Redlands runner on 2, Kira Williams will step in. Had a decent hit to third base, a little fumble from third allowed her to get on. Let's see if she can find the gap in this at bat. And that is outside for ball 1, despite the efforts to frame it back in from Sophie Rantanen. Umpire Narelle was not having a bar of it. And that is a low inside, great called strike there. 1-1 now the count.
Kira gets something on the grass here. Lakaya will be looking to score from second base.
She will be taking off big time on these hits. And there she goes. But No mistakes there. Brisbane get the third out, so Redlands not able to do any more damage to the scoreboard as we head into the top of 3. It's Redlands leading Brisbane 3-2. As we see that one skied early. No mistakes there from Charlotte at shortstop. Takes a regulation catch. Did technically good catch too. 2 hands. Yes. Love to see it.
Over the right shoulder.
You don't want to take any of those catches for granted. That's for sure. As we see here, 2 hands up with the glove. Good catch.
I think I even heard a mine called in there. Love it.
That one fouled off early for the first strike. So that was Isabella Watson flying that out to shortstop for the first out. In the batter's box now is the pitcher Alicia Harris. Checking out mum and sister with all the cameras out here. Videoing, photoing this at bat. No pressure, Alicia. Smile for the cameras. Spent a number of years playing out of both Ipswich and Brisbane Softball Association through her long yet young career. That one's a low below the zone for a ball, well left there. So showed good discipline in the box in the first at bat, taking the walk. Not sure if Peyton Warren will give her such an easy ride this at bat. In the dirt again. I need to lay off the commentators' curses today. So 3-1 the count now. She'll probably put the bat away for this pitch. See what happens. Yeah, well done from Harris. Good discipline. She'll take a walk again and give Brisbane the tying run now on first base with 1 out. So Sophie Rantanen, catcher, in the batter's box now. That is low below the zone for ball 1. And hits that one up right field side. That's going to drop short of fence out in right field. That is a great base hit by Sophie Rantanen. Pushes her runner around. Runners now on 1 and 2 for Brisbane. So the go-ahead run now on first base with only 1 out. We have another look at that. Beautiful, just short of the outfield, over the infield. They are lovely hits. As our mate Lakai Jackson decides she wants to be in the camera shot today.
Wave to the fans, Lakaya.
That one's up and in for ball 1. This is Miley Barrow in the batter's box. So resides in Mackay, but makes the trek with the family down to Brisbane to play 2 competitions. And a swing and a miss. Didn't really look like she was all into that pitch. Kind of half pulled out of the swing. As she takes the signal from Coach Scott Selwood. over on third base. Oh, that's a lovely low outside pitch there from Peyton Warren. Ball 1, strike 2. That is up and over. Well left from Miley Barrow. And good play there from the third baser, but throws a wild one. Probably didn't need to throw that. That will score at least. No, advances the runners. The runner on 3 was already out, so she can't score. So a good put out by third base, but just unnecessary throw there probably.
Even if that throw was on, I'm not too sure she was gonna get there in time.
Yeah. Have a look here. So she gets the lead runner. Yeah, the throw was never on, but couldn't pull out of it. So that is 2 outs now as we see Eva Watkins step into the batter's box. You see the speed up rule, Sophie Rantanen coming off third base, getting a runner. Runners on 2 and 3. That one is pushed up to shortstop. Just can't get it. Looked like third base might have got a bit of glove on it and it's just deflected it, so shortstop couldn't get it. That will be another run. That will be two runs. So Brisbane take the lead with 2 outs, going up 4-3. Have another look at that.
Bit unfortunate on that deflection there, I think.
Have another look here. Yeah, just gets in and goes behind Charlotte at shortstop. Goes for a bunt slap combo and gets none of it. That is ball 1. So Sienna Tepper in the batter's box here. And fouls that one off behind the catcher. So an 0-2 count here. Redlands looking to shut this innings down. Runners on first.
So still looking at that little short slap there, you'll see our outfielders have come in quite significantly, anticipating the little short hit.
Yeah, don't want something dropping over the top of the infield and short of the outfield. Goes for the throw at 3, but couldn't get there. I don't think the throw would have been in time anyway. So good running there from Eva Watkins. Runner on 2, ball 1, strike 2. Safe hit into the outfield. Should see that runner score. Oh, I thought she was going to swing for a minute there. That was well over the zone.
Held the hands back.
Held the hands back. Yeah, 2-2 now, the count for the number 9 batter. And it goes, just tries to knock that one up third baseline, but can't do it. We've got to change a bat here. A quick change of bat for Sienna Tepper. And again, goes for that little punch, but a good catch from the catcher. That will retire this Brisbane team, but not before they take the lead back, heading into the bottom of 3. Brisbane up 4-3. Bottom of 3 here. Brisbane looking to shut this innings down and retain this lead. Willow McKell wastes no time though. Rips one straight up centre field. That is a great single out to centre field from the number 4 batter, McKell. Wasting no time there. Saw the first pitch, liked the first pitch, hit the first pitch. As we check out that replay while they set up for the next batter. Ellie Ferrando in the batter's box now. Watches that one go through for a ball. Don't forget to drop us a comment, like and subscribe. It helps us bring this to you free as we see that one bunted, fouled off. We love bringing these games to you free via YouTube, but if you can like our channel, drop us a comment, like the stream, it goes a long way to helping us continue to bring these to you free. Punches that one out, goes down the right field line, going to land foul though. So that is ball 1, strike 2 now for Ferrando. Ellie playing third base here for Redlands. It's quite a young Redlands side this season. They've got a few youngsters they're bringing through. And again, ripped up first base side, but can't keep it inside the lines. Count remains unchanged. Ball 1, strike 2. Oh, swing and a miss. Goes for the pickoff. No, safe at 1. So that was strike 3 on the batter. Willow McKell having to dive back into first base. 1 down. That will bring in the pitcher, Peyton Warren. So tying run currently on first base, as that one is fouled off behind the catcher. Good aggressive batting so far, not letting too many strikes go past them here. Oh, tries to bunt, can't get it. Kind of left her pitcher, batter,
Runner.
stranded, but Willow did well to slide under that tag. So an 0-2 count now. So unlikely to see a bunt here, because if she does bunt and foul, she will be called out. Oh, that's not far off. That is a great pitch from Harris. Just missed that outside corner. That is a big tempter. Ball 1, strike 2. Lovely pitch. Fouls off, this time up third baseline. Count remains unchanged. Ball 1, strike 2. And that's a slow dribbler. Back to the pitcher. Lishi steps, throws, gets the out. McKell, again, she's really pushing, trying to get those extra bases. Doesn't get it though, and that is the first out. Second out. Have another look here. Good job there from the pitcher. Not easy to do those overarm throws after pitching underarm. But either way, Willow McKell now in scoring position at second base, as we see the right fielder Sienna Fens in the batter's box now. Watches that one go outside for a ball. Accomplished baseball player Sienna Fens, has played a number of nationals in baseball. Was also part of that under-16s Redlands winning side from Toowoomba earlier this year at the latest state championships, as that one is below the zone for another ball. And a good hit out, but good catch in centre field. That will retire this Redlands side. So not able to claw that lead back as we head into the top of 4. Brisbane still leading Redlands 4-3. Top of the fourth here, wearing uniform number 2 is the leadoff Rhiannon Smith. So Brisbane from the top looking to extend this very narrow 1-run lead. Redlands will always get the right of reply in this game, so they will always get the last chance at batting. These games are 1.5 hour games, but once they start an innings, they have to finish it. So Redlands will always get the chance to fight back. And is up over the zone for another ball. See time being called here. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, coach wants to have a chat.
I think pitcher actually called time on that one, just making sure her and her catcher are on the same page.
Yeah, 2-0 the count here. That is outside of the zone, so 3-0. So Rhiannon Smith has been walked twice already in this game, so and with 3-0 count, it's not going to be easy for Peyton Warren to fight back here.
That's a nice pitch though.
That is definitely a good start to doing so. 3-1 now the count. And gets a little piece on that. It's heading up the right field side. It's going to land fair. That is a single out to right field. So good job there from the Brisbane leadoff. Finds that right field corner quite nicely. You can see it was a low outside and she just held her hands back long enough and got good bat on it. As we head back in. Number 2 batter now is Emily DeLuce in the batter's box. That is a called first strike. Brisbane leading Redlands 4-3 here in the top of the fourth. And that is ripped out towards shallow shortstop. Good catch there from Charlotte McDonald. Throws it across to first, probably unnecessary, but no damage in the end. So DeLuce is out. Runner is still stuck on first base. Have another look at that one. Inside, just came off the end of the bat by a bit. Well, good movement there from the shortstop. Take a catch. As we got a stolen base. Oh, she's dropped the ball. Great effort from both teams. Good throw, good pickup, good dive. Everything was nice there. Let's have another look at that one.
Maintenance on the field, fix up that base.
Yeah, while we dig that base back in, let's have another look. So this was the good catch from Charlotte. Good movement there, as you can see. As we go back here, the throw out for 2. Oh, so close. So close. Great effort by both players.
Yeah, I think the collision was in favour of the runner versus the fielder on that occasion.
Absolutely. So 1 out, runner on 2. Darcy Guerreri-Highland has struggled with the bat a little bit in this innings. 2 fly balls so far. Hasn't sort of found the middle of the bat. Watches that one go through. That's an 0-2 count. This is a great lead for Peyton Warren in this batting. Sorry, it's ball 1, strike 2.
My apologies.
We missed the ball from the throw over to 2. So too exciting, everything else happening. As she just punches that one to second base. Oh no, it's been an error at 2. And that will score the runner. Darcy will get to 1. So gets herself on base, albeit through an error. And that runner will get home. And that's the tying run. Oh no, sorry. They're ahead now by 2 runs. So Brisbane able to extend that lead out to 5-3 now. So we watch Isabella Watson come into the batter's box. Runner on first base and Darcy Guerreri-Highland. She does have a little bit of pace, so it'll be interesting to see if they try and steal her. Not yet. So that one's below the zone for a ball.
So last game, Isabella getting a lot of contact into the outfield. So I think anything on the grass here, you're looking at third base for the runner.
That is high, shallow. Catcher's trying to get to it.
Oh, well
good catch.
judged. Great take from Kira Williams.
They are not easy catches to take, especially with a catcher's glove. But she's done well there for the second out. So 2 outs, runner still on first base. Brisbane with a 5-3 lead as we see the pitcher, Alicia Harris, come into the batter's box. She's had 2 walks so far. I'm sure she'd love to get a good hit here. Watches that one go by for a strike. And that one's up out the zone for a ball. 1-1 the count here on Harris. Peyton Warren really warmed into this game. Has gotten better and better each innings on the pitcher's plate for Redlands. Up and away, goes for the pick-off, but well back at the base in time there, Grary Highland. That is low outside the zone for another ball. 2-1 at the count now on Harris. Oh, she can't help herself. So has a pretty ugly swing at that one in the end. Full count now, ball 3, strike 2. Pitcher v pitcher. And that one's low outside the zone. And again, Harris taking the walk. And speed up rule, so Harris will come off. She'll get a runner. And next into bat is Sophie Rantanen catching for Brisbane. Runners on 1 and 2. 2 out. Redlands really wanting to shut this down if they can. And that one is hooked up first baseline, and it's just gone foul. So I thought for a second there we might have seen a dive from right field, Sienna, but decided to let that one just bounce foul in the end.
We'll talk to her about that later. We need some more highlight reels.
So that is strike 1. That is up over the zone for a ball. That is hit high. It's going up first baseline, and good catch there from Willow McKell. And that will retire this Brisbane side, but not before they extend that lead. Redlands staring down the barrel of a 2-run deficit heading into the bottom of 4. They are trailing Brisbane 3-5. Bottom of the 4th here. Redlands needing, Brisbane needing these 3 outs to retain this lead. Redlands needing at least 2 runs to tie this up. Plenty of time left in this game though, at least 30 minutes, so you'll think they'll at least get 2 more at-bats to try and get this lead back. As we see Michaela Coburn in the batter's box watching those first 2 pitches go through for balls. No, it's low below the zone. So Harris not yet finding her radar in this fourth innings. That is a 3-0 count. And that's a good comeback pitch there. A good outside called strike for Harris. Well left by Michaela though. 3-0 count. You're not having a swing at that. Oh, 3-1. That's a slow dribbler. She's going to get there. Oh, good stop from Deleuze on first base, but the throw was not in time. And that is a single for Michaela Coburn.
Unintentional, intentional, unintentional bunt.
Yeah, either way, it worked. So we have a look at the replay here. It just showed great speed and good pickup in the end from Deleuze on first to stop it being a multi-base. As we see Tick Neal come in. Goes for that pickoff. Oh no, the throw's gone wild. And the runner will get to two. Helmet's flying, everything's flying. Let's call time. Get it all sorted. A lot happening. I think she might have just winded herself a little bit here.
Take a moment. Oh, no. We got some, looks like there's a bit of a blood bin rule coming into effect here.
So yeah, Michaela Coburn will probably come off here. Looks like it might be a nose. I think she might have hit her face into the ground and got a bit of a blood nose. Gets a round of applause coming off. We'll see a change here as a result. So good job from her being able to walk off. Hopefully she'll be all right for later on in the tournament.
Definitely breed them tough out here on a softball diamond.
Absolutely. Looks like it might be Felicity Cherry coming in. Number 16. So Felicity Cherry will come in for Michaela Coburn, at least for now. Whether she can come back at this game or might need a little bit more time.
I'm just going to check on what that first pitch was because I get distracted when we have runners going from first to second.
It's too exciting. You just get so involved in the game. You forget to see. Hats off to the umpires who are still able to do all that. Strike one. There we go. Thank you, Narelle. Strike one, runner on second base. And that is outside of the zone for a ball. So this is Tick Neal in the batter's box at the moment, currently playing second base for Redlands. Good pitch there, but too low. So Sophie Rantanen trying to pull it back into the zone, but the experience behind the plate, able to see that one. Good pitch there. That's another slow roller. Back to the pitcher. Gets the out. Runner goes to three. Dives in, and she is safe. Safe at third base. Great running there from Felicity Cherry. So that is one out, but a runner now on third base as we go back to the top of the order. Charlotte McDonald in the batter's box now. She's had a mixed bag, 2 ground hits. One was a slow roller to shortstop safe, another 5-3. And that is up outside the zone for a ball. So ball one, runner in scoring position on third base for Redlands and one out. And that is hit. That's a good hit. That's over the infield, short of the outfield. That will be a safe single for Charlotte and an RBI. Great job there from the young shortstop.
Good team bat there.
Exactly what her team needed. Hit it away from that runner coming home and getting herself safe. So we have a look at the replay here. Just went with that outside pitch. Might have been off the end a little bit, but it worked perfectly. Over second base, short of right field, as we see Lakai Jackson. And Charlotte McDonald has I think she got to second base before the catcher even got to the ball then. Great running there from Charlotte. So this would have to be one of the most dangerous parts of the Redlands lineup for base runners. The speed of Charlotte, outdone only by the speed of Jackson. So 2 runners in a row with some great pace here. They are more than willing to turn singles into multi-base hits. Ball 1 on Lakaya. Watches that one go through for a called strike.
Lakaya known for her short game, but I have on more than one occasion seen her pop one directly over an outfield's head.
Does not get an opportunity all too often to have a full swing, but when she does, she can send them. Oh, that's a full swing, and that is an absolute ripper of a hit. And you see the pace here of Charlotte. She will score off that hit, and Jackson wastes no time, gets to second base. And just like that, this game is now all tied up. Great running from Charlotte and great hitting from Lakaya. That is definitely worth a replay. Good pressure here. Have another look at this hit. She did not back away. It was high and she just slapped at it straight over Darcy's head. We see Charlotte Round absolutely screaming around the bases there. A good pitch there. That's going to pop. No, Deleuze will get there. Oh, I think she's out. She is. And that is a great double play from Brisbane. So that ends this 5th innings, but not before Redlands are able to tie it up. It is 5-all heading into the top of the 5th. So just one change defensively here, or 2 technically for Redlands. We've had shortstop and third base swap. So Charlotte McDonald has gone to third, Ellie Ferrando has gone to shortstop, and Felicity Cherry, who came in after Michaela Coburn had a bit of blood from her dive into second, she's come out to play left field. They're still trying to get her back on the field if they can. And in the batter's box for Brisbane, we have number 19. So we've got some changes for Brisbane as well. Number 19 is Lucy Bennett, has come in for Miley Barrow by the looks of it. So Lucy, we'll see whether it's a change or a pinch hit. Either way, leading off now is Lucy Bennett. There's a low outside the zone for a ball. This is an absolute nail biter here. That is low outside for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Could not get any closer this game. Top of the 5th, it is a 5-all ball game. This is probably going to be the last innings given time. Depends how quickly these innings go. That is outside the zone for a ball. So this very well could be Brisbane's last opportunity to go ahead here in this game. And as usual, the Brisbane v Redlands rivalry is living up to its reputation. Oh, she put everything behind that swing. Lucy just about fell over having a go at it. I think her mum, Nick Bennett, might be giving her some batting tips later on. Very accomplished softballer, her mum, in her own right. Oh, that's a good punch to second base, picks it up, takes the throw. That is a good out for Redlands. Exactly at the start they wanted. as they get Bennett out. That will bring in Eva Watkins, the second baser for Brisbane Red. And first pitch, she skied that. Willow calls early. Good catch, good technique. Everything's good. Good friends, those two, having a go at each other afterwards. Nice to see some good banter on the field. And that is a great start here for the Redlands side. 2 up, 2 out. And straight away we're back into it. That one is fouled off by Sienna Tepper.
So you can see our field adjusting for that slap hitter.
See if we have a look at the wide shot there. All the outfielders just crawling in a bit, knowing that she's unlikely to have a full swing. They don't want it dropping short of them. They want to take this catch. And well held back there to let that one go high over the zone. 2 out here, 5-all ball game.
Third base in nice and short as well. I think you'll find your shortstops doing similar.
Just bounced before the plate there. Not a great pitch. Ball 2, strike 1. Is low below the zone, gets it out of the way of the catcher, but no damage with no runners on. That is now a 3-1 count. Brisbane desperate for a base runner here. Redlands will be doing everything they can to shut this innings down without any damage to the scoreboard. Three and one here. Tepper in the batter's box. Oh, she tried to pull out of the way of it, but got the end of the bat. So that is a foul ball. Ball 3, strike 2 now. That is up and out. And the go-ahead run is now on first base for Brisbane in Sienna Tepper, as they now head into, from the top, Rhiannon Smith had a great hit out to right field in her last at bat. It's batting 1,000 here, has had 2 walks in the hit to right field so far. And
after that,
she was swinging for the fences there. I think she wanted to take this game on all by herself. Just needs to reset here. I just need some good team batting if she can do it. 2 outs for Redlands.
Ooh.
And that is fouled off. That's
into the catcher.
That's gone. Bat, catcher off. Lucky they have those face masks. Umpire just double checking. She is good to go.
Well, let's be honest, catchers are a little bit cray-cray, so a little bit of a knock to the head every now and again.
Yeah, you gotta. It takes a special breed to be a catcher, that's for sure. So 0-2 the count now. That's a good pitch with an 0-2 count. Tried to entice high outside, but Rhiannon Smith too clever for that one. Ball 1, strike 2. The go-ahead run on first base for Brisbane, but Redlands have 2 out. And punches that one to right field, picked up. Runner's going to come round to 3. And just like that, the runner is now leader. Let me start again. The go-ahead run is now on third base. So runners on the corners for Brisbane Red. Just got some signals happening there for Deleuze as we have a look at the replay. So Emily Deleuze in the batter's box. A safe hit here. We'll see Brisbane take the lead again. And she fouls that one off. So knife edge moment here. Definitely a sliding doors moment, I think, for this game. Redlands with 2 outs. Brisbane Red with the go-ahead run on third base, as we see Coach Selwood give the signals for his players. Runners on the corners, will they have a go? Yeah, she's stealing 2. They will let her go with that go-ahead run currently on third base. And that was a ball. So it is a 1-1 count. Signals plate umpire Narelle Thomas. Emily Deleuze. Good discipline in the box so far. Rips that one. It's in the gap. That's going to get the go-ahead run in. And, oh, great base running there. They've scored 2. Unbelievable work there from the Brisbane base runners. So with 2 out, they have scored 2 runs to go take a 7-5 lead here, and that will bring in Darcy Guerreri-Highland. Hasn't had a safe hit in this game yet, and she watches that low outside go for a called strike. Can she let this run continue? Redlands now have their work cut out for them. They still need the out before they can try and get these runs back. And watches that one go too. That was a beautiful strike. And just like that, it's an 0-2 count on Darcy. No balls, 2 strikes. Redlands chasing that elusive third out.
Oh,
and that is punched. Second base picks it up, gets the out. And that will retire this Brisbane team, but not before they take a 7-5 lead heading into the heading into the bottom of the 5th. And we are back, bottom of the 5th. Redlands facing a 2-run deficit here. Can Brisbane close it out, or will Redlands come from behind to snatch victory? As we see Willow McKell watch that first one go through for a called strike. That is outside of the zone for a ball. 1-1 the count here. Oh, that's a great pitch. Willow has a huge cut at it, but can't get any bat on ball. Ball 1, strike 2. I still cannot pick who's going to win this game. Goes for that low outside.
Look, either team are deserving of this win today, but it's just
Good softball. You'd almost think a draw is the only fair result, the way these two teams have played this game so far. But I don't think either of those teams will be happy with a draw. Oh, that's a great pitch. That's gone deep into right field. Is it going to go foul? It is foul. So that was a full change, by the way. That is Lucy Bennett out in right field. So she did have a full change coming in for Miley Barrow. So a 2-2 count now for McKell. She loves this sort of situation. Saw her up against it a number of times in that under-16s state title grand final and was victorious. And that one's in the dirt for a ball. Full count now. Redlands really want to try and get this runner on base, try and get that pressure back on Brisbane early if they can. That's a beautiful pitch. That's a slow roller. Darcy picks it up. Slight fumble. Can she get the throw? No, it's off target, off the base. That is safe. So not the most conventional or convincing way, but either way, Redlands have that base runner. As we see a change, it looks like they're going to have a pinch runner come in for McKell. So they will have a change. Is that Mia Annan coming in potentially? Just trying to see the number. Yeah, confirmation, that's Mia and Annan, sorry. Annan. Mia, Annan.
Look, she said it right the first time, okay?
Cannon without a C. Mia, Annan running for Willow McKell. She's got good pace. The young softballer. And just wait for those changes to happen. So Ellie Ferrando in to bat now for Redlands. No, it's not. We've got another change. Isabella Metakingi has come in as a pinch hit. And she wastes no time, rips that one foul. So Bella Metakingi in for a pinch hit for Ellie Ferrando. Bella Metakingi also part of that winning under-16 Redlands
Certainly was.
team. Did a bit of pitching for them. And she gets a hold of that. That's going to drop. No, good catch by the second baser. So tracked back nicely to take that catch. That is not an easy catch. Have another look at that replay. And unfortunately, Mia Annan stuck on first base, cannot advance because of where the ball was. Yeah, good catch there. And that is the first out for Brisbane. That is a good low outside pitch for a called first strike on Peyton Warren, the pitcher for Redlands. Yet to get a safe hit here in this game. Now is the best time ever for her team. That is in the dirt. Oh, good pickup. Dives back. Good pickup there from the catcher, stopping Mia from advancing. You can see they're very aggressive with that base running, trying very hard to push that extra base whenever they can.
That's an aggressive lead off from all of the runners out here.
Yeah. That is outside for a ball. Ball 2, strike 1. Peyton Warren waits for the pitch. Oh, gets a little tickle on that one, fouls it off. 2-2 now the count. And that is a slow roller. Third base cuts it off, and a good out there from third base Annabelle Bradford, but runner was able to advance. So 2 outs now with a runner on 2. Have a look at that replay. That was a great pickup. It was a slow roller, so third base had to come across, cut it off short of the shortstop. An absolute rocket of an arm there from AB. As we see coach for Brisbane, Scotty Selwood, call time and come out. Two outs here, bottom of the 5th. Brisbane with a 7-5 lead, and this is Sienna Fens, right fielder, coming into bat. She can definitely hit a deep ball. That is up over the zone for ball 1. Runner on 2. That's a good low outside pitch, but too low, probably a little bit outside too, to be honest. That is a 2-0 count. So task becomes a little bit harder for Redlands with 2 outs, but we've seen some solid 2-down rallies. Oh, that's hit. It's over first base's head. That could potentially score the runner. It certainly does. Great running there from Mia Annan. And Sienna with a great hit out to right field, and they are within 1 run of tying this game up. Have a look at this replay. Great job here from Sienna Fens. Goes with that outside pitch, hit it flat and hard over the head of Deleuze at first. And Mia Annan showed her speed in getting home on that one. So tying run now on first. 2 out though for Brisbane. So they just need the batter, and this game will be done and dusted. This is Felicity Cherry. She had to come in for the injury of Michaela Coburn. That is in the dirt for a ball. She had a solid hit to third base in her last at bat. Nothing less than a safe hit will do here for Redlands. And fouls that one off behind the catcher. Ball 1, strike 2. Officially looks like out of time now, so this will be the last innings. Assuming our watch is the same as the umpire's watch. See what Felicity can do. Oh, well left. That was a good pitch from Harris, but great discipline from the young batter.
Yes, the championship rule is no new innings are with less than 5 minutes to go.
So yeah, our clock says 11:25, so we won't start another innings. That's correct. Oh, that's a little bleeder up first base. It's going to go foul. It's going to go foul. That's probably good for Redlands. 2-2 the count now. You'd think this is a grand final, the tension in this game. It's the second game of the tournament. Fantastic softball by both teams here. Brisbane leading 7-6, needing 1 out. Redlands with the tying run on first base. That is up and away. Well left. Oh, she's gone for the steal and under the tag. Great job there from Sienna. Full count, tying run on second base. You think a safe outfield hit here will tie this game up, but Alicia Harris looking to get the third out. Oh, that's great. Great pitch and well fouled off there by Flick. That's gone all the way up to the fence. That is an absolute cracker of a hit. You see how far the right fielder Lucy Bennett has had to go to get that one. So full count, bottom of the 5th. Brisbane leading by 1 run. Pitch comes in. That's a great pitch. A swing and a miss. And at least she's got her, and she has won this game for Brisbane. Great job there. Brisbane take the game 7-6. Fantastic job there from both sides. Great softball all in all. So we have a look at that final replay while we wrap this one up. Unbelievable. Absolute cracker of a game. We look at this final pitch. A little tickle on it. Catcher did well to take it, and that is the end of the game. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed that absolute ripper. Up next at 12 o'clock, we will have Rockhampton taking on Toowoomba. We look forward to seeing you then.